Render. So Render is the go-to place for GPU decentralized solutions. Now, this wasn't really a thing that long ago. However, rendering is an enormous job, requires huge amounts of power, is vital for pretty much every entertainment industry, and Render have found a niche, and that niche has allowed them to skyrocket into the top sort of 100 cryptos in very short space of time. I want to take a look at what this can do this year, because I think new all-time high is on the cards. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up these cryptos. The reason is that I thought they were going to make me a lot of money. These are what those coins were worth when I recorded my videos, and these are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been from $100 into these coins. 100 into each of them would have made you a little over 123 grand in that time. Now, we're in a bull cycle. If you're sitting on coins you're not happy with, or you don't have any cryptos, get onto copymycrypto.com and have a look through the site. This is the site I run where I share every single coin I own with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to be buying or selling, the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. So my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me, so they make the same profit. And there is no work for them. If you go onto the site, you'll see some of the profits my members made. You'll see some of my past successes. These are all public record. You can verify them all on the history of this channel. I've had coins in the last week, last fortnight, they've gone up like over 200% comfortably. If you want to find out the coins I'm in, the ones I think are going to be the winners of this cycle, all you have to do to find out about those coins is join up on the site, guys. Now, Render. So, Render has, again, it's not been around ages. Yeah, it was around slightly before the last bull cycle. Did okay, to be fair. Rallied up to about $6. And to be fair, when they launched, it was 10 cents. So, like, pretty good. About 5 cents. So, pretty good. In the bear cycle, it dropped to around, like, lows of 40 cents. And it went as high as $12. In fact, its all-time high was $13.60. So, in terms of, like, a successful year and bear cycle to bull cycle, it's had one. They're the leading provider for decentralized GPU-based rendering solutions. And this is basically trying to change the way digital creation happens. So they connect node operators that are looking to monetize their idle GPU power with artists that are looking to scale intensive 3D rendering work and applications to the cloud. So this is done through a peer-to-peer network. So it's crazy speed, like fast. The scalability is very good and the efficiency is great. And on top of a decentralized GPU computing network, it's a platform for artists and developers to build services and applications for the digital economy. It's actually a very clever idea. Don't forget, again, you are talking about hundreds of millions of dollars a year that has to be done in terms of rendering. Rendering is an enormous job. It is literally one of the cornerstones of like what ends up happening in the entertainment industry and the movie industry these days. You have got enormous tasks around rendering. So, and again, the compute power required is nothing short of enormous. So this is a very clever idea. Now, they're targeting artists right now, and artists are using this. But this has wider reaching potential within the entertainment industry, within, again, the artistic industry. There's a huge potential room for this to actually be used. Harness all the idle GPU power in the world. This gives huge financial savings as well. I mean, to put that into context, again, you're looking at like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars that are required. Whereas with this kind of system, you know, you have a potential where you can save all of that money. Like, not all of it, but 90%. That's a big plus. There's no surprises. The pricing tiers are very clear. You can do cost estimations to figure out how much it's going to cost you. So you might choose a particular tier. Very, very clever idea. Very, very clever idea. When they're talking about the future, so the power, this is trying to power the future of media, whether it is spatial computing, artificial intelligence, next generational blockchain media, 3D rendering. Don't forget, all games require rendering. So they're making, they're making really solid strides in terms of trying to improve the potential for the next generation of everything. They are a leader in DePIN, and they've advanced forward really damn well. If we take a look at their roadmap as well, so the mission of the Render Foundation is to support the development, growth, and stability of the Render network. They are industry keynotes, from talks at leading events like NVIDIA's GPU Tech Conference to Solana's Breakpoint. They're pushing and advancing the rise of DePIN. And I've spoken about this so many times. We hear a lot of terms in crypto. We hear a lot of buzzwords in crypto. DePIN began to feel like a buzzword, and it kind of does, but you know what? It isn't. And the reason that it isn't is it actually has a use case to the general public. And when I say the general public, I mean the people that aren't in crypto. If you're in crypto, you feel differently about crypto and blockchain tech to how everyone else feels. If a blockchain project provides you with huge daily savings or monthly savings because it provides a really cheap mobile contract, or it allows you to earn when your computers are on 99% of the time, or I don't know, it can provide you with the potential to store all your private and personal information at a fraction of the cost of the cloud. All these things are such bullish things for people that aren't in crypto. And make no mistake about it, if they're not in crypto after seeing Bitcoin fly up to over 100 grand, or hearing stories about teenagers that become a millionaire overnight because they bought dog with hat or some crap like that, then they're not going to get into crypto because of those rises. They're going to get into crypto because they see a difference for them. Adoption is a buzzword, but adoption happens from things making a difference to people. Now, render is very niche, so I'm not necessarily sure render is going to be the thing that makes a huge difference to the masses. But it doesn't necessarily need to. It needs to get a tick from the right industries, and the gaming industries potentially is one, the entertainment industry is another, or even just the artists. There's very big, well-known artists worldwide that are followed by tens of millions of people. If they give a nod to render, that does enough. I think this is a very clever idea. And I think given that it broke its previous high quite dramatically this past year, I think it's got another shot of doing that. I'm looking at this and honestly thinking this could get to maybe $20. I'm not saying this is going to hit astronomical heights. I'm not suggesting $100 or anything like that. I don't think it warrants that as of yet. But if it is saving companies, or if it's tens of millions of dollars, if it is saving individuals and artists hundreds and thousands of hours, make no mistake about it, the money is less of a big deal than the time. If your time is being saved at that scale, there is huge pluses to render. People always conflate money like as the important thing. No. The only thing that we have limited capacity in this life is time. If they save you hundreds of hours anytime you're doing work, they've got immense value. I do think this has a shot of $20. I think there is a shot of more, but I'm not sure it's there yet. But I can see it getting there. Now, as my kind of rant on life and stuff over, where do you guys stand on DePIN projects right now? Is there any particular DePIN project you hear about that you think is just brilliant? If there's one that you feel is not getting the love that it should be getting, let me know in the comments. I always read the comments, and if I find a coin, or if you mention a coin that I'm unaware of, I will look into it and happily do a review. And guys, look, the channel is so close to 90,000 subscribers. Help me get over that threshold. I'm so close. all you've got to do to help is subscribe to the channel. And look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the coins you own, or you don't own any cryptos, get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look through the site. It's the site I run where I share all my coins with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. So all my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me. They make the same profit. They have no work to do at all. As I said, go onto my site, see my success stories or past successes, see what my members have earned, verify it all. And if you want to hear about the coins I think are going to be the winners, like I predicted with Phantom, which is now Sonic, but when I was talking about it, it was 0.5%. Did a whole course on it for $20, titled The Best Investment of the Year. If you want to find out the coins I'm in that I think are the winners, all you've got to do to find out is join up. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.